Hi, this is Craig from The Friendly Plant. Thank you so much for joining us for a bit of a video preview of how we work and the process that gets us the results that you see on our website. Our process starts off with a site visit where we spend a little bit of time with you in your garden. We get an idea in terms of any features you'd like, so pathways, patios, fire pits, water features, outdoor entertainment spaces, as well as in terms of the planting. There might be a specific color scheme that you would like us to adhere to, or you may want a specific style of garden. You might want more of a rustic country style garden, a water-wise garden, a very modern or contemporary style garden. And we gather all of this information so that we can ultimately end up with the correct design for your garden. Landscaping your garden is similar to building a house. In order to be able to visualize the finished project, and also in order to be able to cost the project, one needs to first start off by having a design. So with us, our designs are all drawn to scale. The fact that they are drawn to scale means that we can provide you with an accurate quote on day one, rather than a wishy-washy quote that will change from day to day. Once we have finished with your design, we then invite you through to our plant farm in Muldersdrift. I started back in 1995 as a plant grower, and we essentially can be seen as a plant factory. We produce plants which we supply to nurseries and landscapers. We also export all over Africa and up into the Middle East. So we operate from a 180,000 square meter plant farm, and it's not open to the general public, but for our landscaping clients, it's a nice visit. We do a formal handover of the design with a bit of a 3D walkthrough on a very big screen. And we also do a display area with the plants for the garden outside in the farm itself. So you get a really good idea of the look and feel that we're trying to achieve. With a garden, it's a bit more difficult than buying most other things in life. Most clients would have maybe had a landscaped garden once or twice before. Most clients would not ever have had a landscaped garden. So even if you know a lot of plants, you won't necessarily know all the plants that we're using. And by doing our handovers the way that we do, we are able to pretty much give you a test drive of the garden before committing to any installation. When you buy a car, it's quite easy. You can get into the car, you can play with the buttons, smell the leather, rev the engine, and sign a check. With a garden, it's a lot more tricky because it's such an evolving thing. Over time, it's going to change and look different as it gets older. Initially, it's always good to understand what the different colors are going to be, the different textures, and get a feel for the planting, even if you are not a plant fundi, especially if you're not a plant fundi. So by doing the handovers the way that we do, we very much give you as close as possible a realistic vision of what the garden will look like when it's installed. Once we've gone through the design with you, you also then have the opportunity to fine-tune your design. We offer a very customized service, and we're very client-orientated. So you may want to tweak your design, add something or move something, and this can then be taken care of. And we can then present you with a quote for installation. The installation of the garden can happen all at once, or you can decide to break it up into phases that can be installed over a period of time. We've had some clients that have taken a number of years to install the completed garden, and ultimately they're working towards a blueprint, and it just depends on how long it takes to get there. But by working towards the blueprint of your ideal garden, you're not going to be compromising on anything. You know which direction you're going in, and it's just a question of time. Once you're happy with your design, we can then provide you with a final quotation, and then you can look forward to us installing your garden. And of course, once we've installed the garden, you get to enjoy it, and that's the most important thing about doing landscaping in your garden, is to derive that pleasure from enjoying your space that you have. It's not just about increasing your property value, which it obviously does. It's more about the time you spend there, the memories that you make. Once you are happy with your design, we can then move on to the installation of your garden. And of course, once we finish the garden, you get to enjoy it. And enjoying your garden is the most important part of landscaping. It adds value to your house, there's no doubt about that. But the most important thing that you have is time, and building memories in a beautiful place that's designed to your specifications in terms of your personal lifestyle and your taste is one of the best things you can possibly do with your property. Should you need any more information, please visit our website, thefriendlyplant.co.za. There are a million ways to contact us on the website, and there's also a lot of information there as well. Thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to being of service to you.